Hi Internet, thanks for watching Stop and Think Puzzles today. I'm John Appleseed, glad to have you along. We're trying something a little different today. Let's take a break from crosswords and try a sudoku puzzle. This puzzle is titled Jetsam, constructed by James Sinclair. I found it on his website. His website is artisanalsudoku.com, and I'll leave a link in the description down below. I subscribe to his website. He posts five or so puzzles a week, constructed by himself, sometimes by others, as well as links to other puzzles. And these are handcrafted quality puzzles, usually very good. I enjoy checking those out throughout the week. And I thought I'd try this one. I haven't begun to solve it yet, so let's take a look and see what we've got. For the rules, normal Sudoku rules apply. All clues are standard. So we'll have to put the digits 1 through 9 once each in every row, every column, and every 3x3 box within the grid. We have killer cages, in which the sum of the digits inside the cage is equal to the small number in the top left corner. I'll walk through some examples when we get into the puzzle. And we have thermometers, in which digits must increase from the bulb end toward the tip end. So let's see what those look like. Here's a thermometer. This is the bulb. This is the tip. And this must be smaller than every other number on this thermometer. It doesn't have to be 1 necessarily. They don't have to be consecutive. This could be 3, 5, 6, 8, 9. That would be a valid way to fill in that thermometer. For these cages, these two digits, we have an 8 in the top left corner of the cage, so these two digits must sum to 8. These two digits must sum to 11, and so forth. Now, I know James Sinclair, the constructor, he has some comments on his website about he does not like to have given digits in the grid. He thinks it looks cleaner, and I tend to agree with him. But he does often include gimmies, such as this long thermo, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cells on it. So I think there's only one way to fill in this thermometer, and that would be to start with 1 and ascend up the grid, 2, 3, and so forth. So in fact, we kind of get 9 given digits right off the bat, because there would be no other way to fill in this thermometer. All right, let's see what we can do with that. I think it helps us tremendously in a 2-cell 11 cage. So starting with the smallest digit, 1 and 10 obviously won't work. 10 is not a valid Sudoku digit. 2 and 9 wouldn't work. 9 is not available in this box. 3 and 8 is not available. So it's either 4, 7, 4 going with 7, or 5 going with 6 to complete that. Now that I'm here, let me look at this shorter thermo. It can't, this digit that I have highlighted, this cell can't be higher than 6, because it sees a 7, an 8, and a 9. So if it were 6, 5, 4, 3, so this cell could only be 1 or 2. This could be 2 or 3, 3 or 4, 4 or 5, and 5 or 6. I kind of like to start and figure out what is the highest possible value for the tip of the thermometer, and then count down the highest possible value for all the cells, and then lets me fill in the possibilities. Now that we have 5 and 6 as the only possible values for this cell, we know that 5 and 6 won't work as a fill for this 11 cage, because this cell would have no value. So this is a 4, 7 pair. So as we look across at this 8 cage, this can't be 7 and 1. It could still be 2 going with 6 or 3 going with 5. Double 4 won't work, because that would repeat a 4 in the cage and the box, and we have 4s over here, so 4 won't work there. What else can we do with that? What about this 12 cage? 1 and 11 is not valid. 2 and 10 is not valid. 3 and 9 won't work, because we have a 3 over here. 4 and 8 could work in this particular configuration. 8 and 4. 5 and 7 won't work, and double 6 won't work. So I think this is a 4 and an 8, and we know the order. 4 here looks up and makes this a 7. This is now 4. And we're off to a good start. Where should we look next? Maybe this 10 cage. It can't have a 2 or a 3 in it. So it could be 1 going with 9, again in only one particular configuration because of this 1 that we've placed. Can't be 2 and 8. It can't be 3 and 7, and it can't be 4 and 6 because we've got a 6 over here. So this is 1 with 9. So let's look at this center box. I think we can fill in some of these. We're looking at the center 3 rows. We've got a 4 here and a 4 here. So where does 4 go in box 4? It can't go in any of these or in this cell. So this will be 4 through 3. Where does 5 go in box 4? This 5 rules 5 out of all of these cells. So 5 goes in here. This is going to be a 6, 7, 8 triple. Do that faster if I just highlight those cells. 6, 7, and 8. We do more. We got 1, 2, 3, 5 must be in one of these. I'm going to use corner marks there to show that. Up till now I've used these center marks that tell me that 6, 7, and 8 are the only digits that can go into these cells. I know 5 is in one of these, but I don't know which one, and I don't know what other digits are possible for the other cell. 5, 6, it has to go here, doesn't it? 6, 7, 8. Ruled out of all of these, so this will be 6. 7 has to be one of these. In fact, these are 1, 7, and 9. Now that we've filled in all the other cells in row 6, these 3 cells are 2, 3, and 8. This one can't be an 8 because of the 6, 7, 8 triple over there. I feel like we can do a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, and 9 here. This can't be a 9. And these are 2, 3, or 5. One of them is a 5. Okay. Where does that leave us? We know I can take out some of these possibilities. This can't be a 2 because we see a 2 down here. 3 here rules 3 out of this cell. So if this can't be a 2, this can't be a 6. And if this can't be a 3, this can't be a 5. So 5 or 6 will be in this 8 cage, which will determine what this value is. None of these cells can be 5 or 6. One, 2, 3, 8, and 9, I think, are possible there. That's not a productive use of pencil marking. I think at this stage in the puzzle, 1 is in one of these because of these ones. 2, 3. This digit, whatever it is, cannot repeat on the thermometer and can't be in any of these cells, so it's up here. If this were 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this would be 3, 5. 9 here and 9 here means 9 is in one of these 2 cells. Feel my voice giving out. This thermometer can't begin with a 1. This could still be 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, so this can't be, it can't be 1. It also can't be 3 or 4. So just by thermometer logic, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. However, it sees 1, 3, and 4, so it's 2, 5. And that puts a 2, 5 pair in column 3, which means this cell cannot be a 2, or these would both have to be 5. So this is going to be 1. That doesn't tell us what else goes on the thermometer. This could still be 2 or 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So all these other cells in the in column 3 are from 6, 7, 8, and 9. One is here, 3 and 4 are placed, and then the other cells, 2 and 5, have to be in these two cells. Can we do more with that? 9's in one of these. 9 could be here. 5 and 6. Eight's over here somewhere. So our possible fills for this 10 cage, it can't be 1 and 9 because of this 1. It could be 2 and 8. That would force a 5 here, which I think is fine. It could also be 3 with 7 or 4 with 6. So that's quite a range of possibilities. 9 can't go here, though. 9 can't go here. 9 can't go here. So 9 is either in this 10 cage or it's here. I don't think we can tell which of those conditions is impossible. Oh, okay, here we've got a 6 right here, looking up here, making this a 5. I completely missed that. That forces everything on this thermometer. This is a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this must be a 3, right? We got a 3 looking here, so this is going to be a 3. These are 1, 2, and 6. Yeah. Poor scanning there. Bites me again. I'm not a strong Sudoku solver. I enjoy Sudoku puzzles quite a bit. I do a lot of them, but I don't have the mastery of some of the other channels you might find on YouTube, such as Cracking the Cryptic. So 5 here makes this a 6-2. 8 cage. 2 looks down and makes this a 5, which forces this thermo, doesn't it? 6, 7, 8, and 9 go in. Okay, now we can rule 5 and 6 out of this cage, so it can't be 6, 4 anymore. It could never have a 5 in it, of course. 7 and 8 come out of this cell. 9 comes out of this cell. 2 must be in one of these. Okay, this can't be a 9-1 cage anymore. In fact, 9 in column 8 must be exactly here because of these 2 9s. So 9 comes out of here as a possibility. 9 can't be in this cage. 9 is in one of these 2 cells. This can't be 6-4, but it could still be 2, 8, or 3, 7. 1, 9 is ruled out by this 9. 4, 6 is ruled out by this 6. In fact, this cell sees 3 and 7, so it can't be 3 or 7, and it must be a 2, 8 pair because we couldn't put 3 or 7 into that cell. So this must be the 3, 7. The only remaining way to fill this 10 cage. Does that help? We've got an 8 here looking down and making this 2. This is 8. I don't think we have any 3s or 7s looking into this box. 2 here rules 2 out of these cells. 2 still has 2 possibilities in box 3 and 3 in box 6. 3 comes out of here. 8, 7 comes out of here. Where does 6 go in box 2? Ruled out by that 6. We've got a 6 beneath these 2 cells and a 6 beneath these 2 cells. So this is where 6 goes. Three must be here. We've got a 3 here and a 3 here looking into box 1 and placing 3 here. in the corner where we're going to get a little party. I won't sing. I don't want to steal Simon's bit, but if you'd like to hear me sing while solving a puzzle, check out my crossword videos where I do sing at the slightest provocation. 1, 8, and 9 are the possible fills for these 3 cells. This one can't be 8. So we have, what, 5 and 7 to place into these 2 cells? We can't rule those out yet. 1, 2, 6 over here. 5, 7, 8, and 9. Where does 5 go in box 1? Has to be in one of these 2. I was thinking it couldn't be here, but I was incorrect there. 2 places for 5. We've got 2 places for 9 in box 6. Or box 7, excuse me. This can't be 6. This can't be 2. Where's our next gimme? We must have one that we filled in so many digits in the grid. There must be some kind of sudoku that places more digits that I'm just not quite seeing. In row 9, we need to place 1, 4, and 9. This cell can't be 9 and can't be 4, so this cell can only be 1. This is a 4-9 pair, but this 4 tells us the order. This will be 9 and this will be 4. Okay, that's better. 9 looks up and makes this 1. This now sees a 1 and a 9, so it is 7. We've got an 8-9 pair here now. What else? 7 here. Looks up and makes this a 5. That resolves our 5-7 pair in box 2. This now can't be 7. 5 here removes this cell as having a possible value of 5. So now the only place for 5 is here in box 1. This is an 8-9 pair. These 2 cells are an 8-9 pair. This one can't be 9 because of the 9 below it. So 8 goes in, 9 goes in. Now this is a 6, and we're left with a 7-8 pair here in column 3. 7 and 8, this is the only place for 6 in box 4. Is this the only place for 9? If we trust our pencil marks and just doing a double check, yeah, that is now 9. Oh, this could never have been 7, right? Because once we place 3 and 7 in this 10 cage. So this is 8. This is 7. This is 8. What do we have here? 4 and 7. We can't resolve that. The 4-7 pair goes in. These 2 cells are 4 and 3. No, 4 and 4 and 2. But this can't be 2, so this is 4. This is 2. That 3 having a party in the corner makes this a 7. This is 3. This is now 4, and this is 7. All right, so that's the first 3 columns done. Do anything more over here. This can't be 1. This can't be 1. Where does 7 go in column 9? Must be here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I think this can only be 3 and 5. Is that correct? 2, 3, 5, and 6 we need to place here. This can't be 5. Okay. We have a 2, 3 pair now in row 5. So this is where 1 goes. That resolves this, doesn't it? 2, 6, and 1 go in. 2, 3, 5 remaining. 3, 5. What have we got here in box 9? 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, and 6. This is the only place for 4. This is the only place for 6. And we're left with a 3, 5 pair in the box, which I don't think we can resolve. What do we have here? This must be a naked single, right? We've got 1s looking into box 8. This is the only place for 1. Removes 1 as a possibility here. These 3 digits are 2, 3, and 5. This one can't be 2. This one can't be 3 or 5. And this one can't be 5. So this is going to be 2, 3, and 5 go in. 7 looks down, makes this 9 and 1. This is now 8 because of the 2 below it. So 3 and 2 are resolved. This now must be 3, which makes this 5. This is 2. 3 looks down and makes this 5. This is 3. And we're finishing up. 8 looks up and makes this 9. And I think 8 finishes the puzzle. Yes. Happy birthday, Sven. If you want to support Sven, who creates this Sudoku pad software, I have a subscription. So I support him whenever possible, and it's really good software for solving. I use it all the time. So I encourage you to check out his site as well. So there we go. That was Jetsam by James Sinclair. I don't quite know that he has clever titles for some of his puzzles. Some of them are a little hard to figure out. I guess these thermometers maybe kind of look like ripples in a stream, and maybe the cages are jetsam floating. I don't know. In any case, that was a good puzzle. I enjoyed it. The long thermo, the 9-cell thermometer helped us out in the beginning, and then it was just a matter of kind of filling in the cages and then doing some Sudoku to catch up, which I kind of delayed unnecessarily. And then once I realized I needed to do that, we sped things along quite a bit. So I hope you enjoyed watching. Check out James Sinclair's website, artisanalsudoku.com, and I will see you next time.